Greetings ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Simon Gamer and welcome back to Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty. Last time we got siege tanks and got a third piece of the artifact, which we can see floating around here. We also encountered Zeratul, and for probably the next few parts we are going to be doing these Protoss missions. So let's get started.
Raynor, the hounds of the void are closing in. I impart my memory, my very essence, into this Ihan Crystal, so that you will see what I have seen, and that the future may yet have hope.
So, let's begin.
Zeratul, what the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Friend Raynor, long has it been since we stood together against the Swarm. Since then, I have wandered the void in solitude, seeking an ancient prophecy rumored to foretell the return of the Zelnaga. My sojourn led me to a remote world known as Ulan, where I discovered fragments of the prophecy. Yet I was not the first to find them. It falls to you now, old friend, to relive my memories and believe.
So yeah, we're now going to follow Zeratul's story. This is a rather short mini campaign, but it's a good one. Anyway, I'll let you guys watch this cutscene and then we'll get into the mission.
The Zerg swarm came as was foretold. And the Protoss, firstborn of the gods, rose to fight them. Now, the Zelnaga that forged us all are returning. What do they come to save? Or to destroy?
I knew you'd find your way here, eventually.
Your very presence defiles this place, Kerrigan.
Do you hear them, Zeratul? Whispering from the stars. The galaxy will burn with their coming.
Perhaps. But you won't live to see it.
Please. Our petty conflicts mean nothing now. The storm is coming that cannot be stopped. Fitting that we should face oblivion together. fate cannot be changed. The end comes. And when it finds me, I shall embrace it at last.
The prophecy is uncertain. There is always hope.
So yeah. Kerrigan and Zeratul. Oh, so we've now got a Protoss cursor. Yeah, I'm going to say this right now. My favourite race even are the Protoss. I'll get more probably once we start base building.
My burdens weigh heavily. Honor commands. The prophecy was divided into fragments, each kept at separate shrines. I must gather them and depart this world quickly. This chasm is vast. It is fortunate that I can phase through the shadows to the other side. In the service of Ire, my allegiance is yours.
So yeah, he does a lot. Zeratul does a lot of damage. He's got decent armor.
We must not.
Same with their shields. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do with this mission.
Spore crawlers can detect my presence. I should stun them with my void prism. Glory to the firstborn.
See, while they're in prison, they can't actually be detected.
I will fulfill
Yeah,
my
let me
calling.
rephrase that. When they're in the void prison, they can't. The
Glory
detectors don't
to the
actually work.
firstborn.
However, you can still kill them.
My allegiance is yours.
Oh, that's an ultra. Wrong one.
Salak.
God damn.
Harudin Rashagal.
Stop.
We must not hesitate.
The only downside with Protoss units compared to
I will fulfill my calling.
Terran and Zerg is that you can't actually heal.
Harudin Rashagal.
And the Hydra just didn't care that it could see me.
That spore crawler can detect me from across the chasm. It must be destroyed.
Now, yeah, I am. But I've got the outlines because I am playing this after Legacy of the Void came out. At this time, I have finished every game.
That overseer can see through my cloak. I'd best stun it with my void prison before crossing this chasm.
Now, you can't kill these, sadly. However, it doesn't
In the
really
service
matter.
of Ire,
Just kill the Hydralisks and you're done. And you get the Protoss research for doing the main missions.
the first fragment of the prophecy. Soon all will be made clear.
Why not surrender yourself to oblivion, Zeratul? Wouldn't it be better to end your struggle now than witness the final agonizing moments of your species?
The foreboding prophecy weighs heavily on my heart. I'd best read En Arudin. So much for Kerrigan's reprieve. Arudin. Oh, Shakaras.
Oh, we have stalkers.
Cold is the void. address me?
Greetings, Exalted One. We are here in the service of High Templar Karas. He is nearby.
Your presence is most welcome. Let us keep moving. Sukdash Salak.
Permit us to destroy their defenses before we proceed.
So I'm not actually sure what
I am the voice.
these are meant to be.
Shozak Maknul.
I'm not sure if they're meant to be like a combat armor or something like that,
My
but
burdens weigh heavily.
let's
State thy bidding.
back, you silly things.
You
Stay there.
address me. Honor commands. My
Get rid of
allegiance.
that. Now I can bring these guys up,
The shadows.
get them to start attacking the Mutalisks even. Another problem that you have with Zerg, I'm getting the Zerg creatures confused. Mutalisks is what those things were. Their shots bounce, I think, like 3 or 4 times. So you gotta like keep the ones that are more heavily damaged towards the back.
We must not hesitate. That patrol of brood lords must be dealt with cautiously, or we will be torn asunder. I will be
Oh, I've lost a stalker. However, as soon as the Broodlord dies, everything else dies. Or not.
En Arudin Rashagal. En
You don't need to worry about Scourge because they purely focus on ground.
We must not hesitate.
The only good thing about Stalk, all these units can blink, which is probably the best thing about this. I keep.
Arudin Rashagal.
Oh,
I
we've got a
will
new stalker.
erase the demons of the past. Prepare for an aerial attack. Brace yourselves, my brethren. Sukdash Salam. I will fulfill my calling. Honor commands.
And the Overseer buggers off.
My burdens weigh heavily.
Did I lose one? I don't think I did.
My allegiance is yours.
Let's go.
Shozak Makna. The Queen of Blades built hatcheries here. She seeks to subvert this sacred world. I shall put an end to that plan.
I am the heart of darkness. Very wise.
I'll get rid of this Overseer.
My burdens.
You require my skills.
Wait for it to fly back over here and then kill it.
You address
We are one with the shadows.
Oh, we do get
will
Zerg.
erase the demons.
I didn't think we got Zerg research out of this. I think they gave you so much attack for this because, you know, you don't really have a lot of units, plus Zeratul doesn't have a lot of health to begin with, so
I will be redeemed.
that's where we gotta go.
We must not hesitate. The second fragment of the prophecy. My task is nearly complete.
Your hope is an illusion, old fool.
If you can so easily read my mind, Kerrigan, you'll see that I'll never give up, so long as hope remains.
So that's why.
Careful now. Kerrigan has set guards to bar our way. It could be a trap.
And then I'll get.
We should take them out carefully, one at a time, or risk being overwhelmed.
I don't think there's another overseer on this side, so let's do that. Now that he can't do anything. Luckily these mutalisks came one at a time, so we can just take them out like that. And done.
You address me?
So somewhere around here is the next hatchery.
The banelings spew acid when they die. Stalkers, take them out from a distance. Face the demons of the past.
And this is the whole point why you got to do this.
I heard it.
So now, if we blink over here, the banelings have to go around. Zeratul just says screw logic and just takes the baning to the face.
I am the heart of darkness. Very well.
Stalkers are
Is the void.
yeah, stalkers have decent damage against armored units. One stalker has 1 health left. Yeah, we want to come this way first. We'll ignore that way for now.
Honor.
Zeratul can easily do these bits by himself. He doesn't actually need the stalker's help.
This hatchery must be destroyed if I am to keep the Queen of Blades from subverting this land.
And then while that's stunned, you just kill that, and then
Sufdash Salak.
State thy
do that. I can't remember if you
I
can
will
jump
erase the demons
across or
of
not
the
from
past.
here, so I will be trying that. And one more.
My allegiance.
Yeah, you can.
You address me?
So each hatchery we kill gets a research, each shrine we do also gets other research, so by the end of this we probably will have enough to get
Honor, command.
some more... we're being attacked. Should have enough research to get something new for Protoss.
Firstborn.
And maybe even Zerg as well, so that would be good.
We must not. Spine crawlers. Kill them before they can take root and attack. I will be
Yeah, spine crawlers are
in the service of
the
I
ground defense for Zerg. They're also kind of, well, to be honest,
and
crap.
Harudin, Rasha.
There's no other way I can really put them. They are basic crap. Anyway, do that so you can't do anything.
Calling.
I am. High Templar Karas is nearby.
Weigh heavily.
I'm trying to think where the last hatchery is, because I don't think we've missed it. If we have, we have. Well, then again, this first one you don't get till here, second one's there. See, I think the third hatchery we actually have to go out of our way
We must not
during the final
hesitate.
section of this mission to actually get to it.
And Harudin,
And the last Naga shrine is here.
Antaro Tassadar, Prelate Zeratul. I am High Templar Karas. My force tracked the Queen of Blades to this world, yet we know not what she seeks.
Kerrigan and I were both drawn here to uncover an ancient prophecy. With your aid, I pray we can discover it before her.
It is an honor, Great One. Lead on.
As you can see, there's a lot of stuff between us.
I will erase the demons of the past.
So yeah, we wait for him to start attacking, and then we can just like come in behind, even. I don't remember where the last hatchery is.
We must not hesitate.
However, I do believe it's.
Our enemy.
Zeratul, can you destroy the airborne Zerg?
I believe the last hatchery is along like the final part of the mission. I want to kill these because these are the most dangerous. The mutalisks are just annoying.
We must.
And that's a nice one.
These Nidus worms must be destroyed, or the Zerg reinforcements will overwhelm us. Stalkers, take the high ground and support our brethren.
Actually, now I remember. Now that I think about it.
Zeratul has destroyed their world. troops. Press on.
Now that I think about it, even I believe actually the last hatchery is around here.
Hesitate.
Yeah, I think it's through these rocks actually.
Honor commands.
I think. Yeah, there's some creep here, so.
Sukdasha. The Queen of Blades seeks to pervert this world with that hatchery. I must destroy it.
I'm trying to think, how am I going to do this? Because I don't have a lot. I did take a little bit of unnecessary health damage.
You require my skills.
Just got a random bit of.
You address me?
I don't know. I've got. There's a lot of. Maybe, so I might need to bring these actually, because I can use these to. Never mind.
I am the heart of darkness.
I might be able to help use these to just coax some of these roaches.
I will erase the demons of the past. In the service of Ire. Glory to the firstborn.
I need to get rid of that spine crawler, really. Get rid of that spine crawler.
Harudin Rashagal.
Ah, wrong one. I
Harudin
not
Rashagal.
stay there.
I will fulfill my calling.
But again, you don't get health. You can't regen your health at all while playing Protoss. Just one of the downsides to playing Protoss.
My allegiance is yours.
Now that the spine crawler's dead, let's just come here so we can actually reveal the high ground. Let's get the rest of these stalkers here.
Is the void. State thy bidding.
He's probably thinking, you know, we're right at the objective. What's happening? Well, I'm busy trying to kill stuff. No.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
This actually works out. And now I can kill these because there's no roaches up here.
We are one with the shadows. Cold is the void. I am the voice of the eclipse.
You address me?
You acquire my skills. Very well.
Broodlings have timed health, and
My burdens weigh heavily.
actually let's go to this side.
It is done.
There we go.
All of Kerrigan's hatcheries are destroyed. There is yet hope for this world.
And let's get the last prophecy piece.
Heart of darkness.
The final piece of the prophecy. It speaks of one who shall break the cycle of the gods.
Most ominous. But if the Queen of Blades seeks this prophecy, we must keep it from her.
The rest is obscured. What?
You might peel away the prophecy's layers, Zeratul, but you cannot outrun the doom that awaits us all.
Oh, and Ultralisks.
We cannot prevail against so many.
I will stand against the Queen of Blades while you escape with the fragments.
I will not abandon you.
The prophecy is more important than either of us. Reveal its secrets, Zeratul. The future rests on it.
So yeah.
Your sacrifice will not be forgotten, brother.
Now we need to hightail it out of here.
My burden. I must get to the Void Seeker before the Zerg overwhelm me and the prophecy is lost. Honor commands. I will fulfill my calling.
I would say try and keep all units alive, but
Now, I shall become one with the Kala.
the only unit you really need to worry about is
The
Zeratul.
Void Seeker and preserve the prophecy. I will not let my brother's sacrifice be in vain.
No, I actually managed to get most of them out. That's quite surprising, because normally I lose I lose all the stalkers.
I cannot decipher the fragments on my own, yet I know who might interpret them. The preservers of Zakul. If they cannot, I fear this entire universe will burn.
So yeah. We got all the Zerg and Protoss research. Oh. 4 surviving stalkers, so actually they killed about equal. And as usual, it was like just a complete one. I'm not sure what mission we're going to be doing next, because I don't really remember what missions we're going to be doing. But we're going to have a little chat around the ship and probably get some more research selected. Yeah, the Zerg tanks evolved, so we've got some more stuff to do. Once again, if you want to read it, feel free to pause the video. The crystal will now take us into our second mission, which will be the first base building for the Protoss mini campaign. We've got 2 lots of research to do. After careful consideration, I've decided we're going to get microfiltering, because I never actually decided what I was going to get. While getting instant orbital supply depots is like a good thing. This will probably be better in the long run, so we're going to get microfiltering, so now we harvest it slightly quicker, and I believe we get some more. In terms of these, we'll go with the Hercules, mainly due to the fact that these things can take a lot of punishment. As you can see, they can carry a lot of stuff. Also, if these die compared to medevacs, which we haven't actually got yet, but medevac is an air unit that is also a transport, but when it dies, anyway, we'll research that. When a medevac dies, it drops all your units. Well, it doesn't drop all your units die and you lose the medevac. However, if you lose the Hercules, all of the units are still alive, however they're slightly injured.
I'm okay, Doc, before you start asking.
You were staring at that Protoss device for a very long time. Are you sure?
Well, now you mention it, I could use a drink. Or 2. Maybe what I saw would make more sense if I was drunk.
What was it, Jim?
An old friend of mine. Looking for the end of the world.
So yeah, this Crystal sub-story kind of, it's basically, because for those of you who have played Heart of the Swarm and Legacy of the Void, you know exactly what's going to happen. This is just basically entails, you know, besides looking for a prophecy, Zeratul is basically looking for another way to stop this coming disaster. Let's go to the news.
We have a very special guest today, Crown Prince Valerian. Thank you so much for joining us, Highness.
Thank you, Kate. It's wonderful to be here.
Let me get right to the question on everyone's mind. Is there anyone special in your life right now?
Truth be told, Kate, I've had a crush on you for many years.
Stop.
But in all seriousness, with the Zerg invasion, there's little time for such things. I've been studying military tactics under General Warfield, and whatever spare time I have is devoted to statecraft. It's my goal to be the best emperor our people could ask for. When the time comes, of course.
Wonderful. Now I've got 2 of them to worry about.
Yeah, Valerian might not be that bad. Probably. Let's go to Tosh.
Good to see you, brother. I've been... Wait. I can see it in your eyes. You've seen into the spirit world.
been seeing what he's seen.
That ain't nothing to do with you. Stay out of my head, Tosh.
Have it your way. But you want to tread careful when you go looking into the beyond. If you need me, you know where I'll be.
So yeah, obviously Tosh being a psychic, you can like see what we've been doing, but let's see what Tychus thinks.
How did you become such good buddies with those freaky Protoss? All I hear is they kill Terrans like you and me on sight.
Some of them would. But some others would fight to the death protecting people like us. I helped them defend their homeworld from the Zerg during the First War. When Kerrigan came back leading the swarm, I helped him out again. They're real big on loyalty.
Damn, Jimmy. Almost sounds like you respect them.
I wouldn't expect you to understand, Tychus.
Let's see, is there anything in the armory we need to do? I don't think there's anything new in the armory. And not really. At some point I do want to get the shaped blast, because there will be times where I'm going to be employing a lot of siege tanks, and I'm probably going to have units in front of them, so they will get shot at a lot.
How long was I down in the lab, Matt?
You've been gone for hours, sir. You've been in the lab all that time?
I used the Ihan Crystal Zeratul gave me. I swear it only lasted a few minutes. So vivid. Zeratul's been searching for a Zelnaga prophecy about the end of the universe. There's more. Just haven't got to it yet.
So yeah. In terms of the Terran missions, ooh, we've actually got to the end of Tosh's sub-story. Actually, that might be... Actually, no, we'll probably go mine half of Dead Man's Port next. But anyway, thank you all for watching. This has been, I believe, episode 10 of Wings of Liberty. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now, guys.